2 months. 2 months. I went a bit overboard on the whole break thing. Anyway, I'm back. I was debating whether to even do this, to be honest. But I want to make my presence known. I want to, exist. I want to be alive. Alive is fun. So how about, Music Evolution, my favourite track? Yay, Sunset Wilds. Let's go. Already, I love the build-up in this version. I just love the build-up in every version, but it just works better in Super Circuit, I guess. It works well in Super Circuit, for Super Circuit. I'm judging these based on the game, and this works well for Super Circuit. Okay, that's good for Super Circuit. Good for Super Circuit standards. But Super Circuit standards is good for this track, because Super Circuit standards are kind of low because audio compression and stuff. Yeah. Okay, I love that section in GBA. I actually love that section. That is really good. I love it. You've done a good job. I know it's from 20 years ago, but still, you've done a good job. 10 out of 10. Yeah, if you can't already tell, I love this theme. I think it's 10 out of 10 in every way. And I think the same here. So, how do I make this actually somewhat fun? Because I can't just have everything is 10 out of 10 video over. That's too complicated. So, making it up on the spot, I'm going to rank them. I don't know. Currently, this is first and last, so yeah, let's move on to Tour. Because Tour, I suppose. We're doing Tour now. I suppose. Yeah, are we doing Tour now? Please? I don't know. Why am I saying please? Those trumpets have a lot more oomph in this version. I've not listened to this version of Sunset Wilds. I've only really listened to the 8 Deluxe version. And I will say, those trumpets have a lot more oomph to them. They've got a lot more to them. They're a lot more exaggerated. And I like it. But is it me, or is that a bit fast? I think we've gone a bit fast. Yeah, I think we've gone a bit fast on that section. I'm not sure, though. Is this actually, better than the GBA version? I like the trumpets. That's a plus. But it just goes a bit quickly. It's just a bit too quick. That's all I'm gonna say. It's too quick. I'm gonna rank it below the GBA version. But purely because it just doesn't gel with me how it's so quick. If you give me a couple of weeks with it, it's probably going to be above GBA, but in its current state, below the GBA. Now let's move on to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Deluxe, because it turns into a luck track in 8 Deluxe. Anyway, we ignore that. And we've got the build up, like, as a real build up. It's a real build up in the 8 Deluxe version. Whoa, unprecedented. They're using the volume meter. It's a shame they couldn't do that with Waluigi Stadium, I suppose. Hold on, this is faster than the tour version. But it works. It's faster than the tour version, but I like it more than the tour version. How's that work? Oh. Oh, I've figured out why. It's because the tour version doesn't know what it's trying to do. GBA version is just a kind of relaxing drive through the desert with Shy Guys Intense. The tour version is trying to be a bit of that, but also a bit more upbeat, a bit more of a, kind of westerny kind of feel. Like Wild West, that kind of thing. Whereas 8 Deluxe leans fully into the Wild West. That's why it is. I could sit here all day and listen to this, to be honest. It's easily number 1. Miles ahead of the GBA and Tour version. But it's not just miles ahead of the Tour version, it's light years away. Because with Sunset Wilds, you need to know what you're doing. And the Tour version doesn't know what it's doing. Moral of the story: know what you're doing. I will see you, if there is a next one, probably in 2 months. See you in 2 months-ish. I might leave it 4 this time. See you then.